Alright, everyone, welcome back to A Programmer Plays Oceanhorn. This is the first game in the Oceanhorn series, which I played, I want to say like 8 years ago. This save file that I've got here is ancient. So, today we're going to start up a new one, if I can figure out how to use the controller, and see how accurate my memories were. See how different the story hits in 2024, especially in light of us having recently played Oceanhorn 2, which is actually a prequel game. Without further ado, let's get into it. Corn Fox and Rose. A little bit of context about this game. It was originally like an iPad game. It was intended to be played on mobile. And it came during an era where there really wasn't much happening in the Zelda-like genre. I believe this would have been a contemporary of Skyward Sword, but I might be wrong about the times there.
I'm leaving tonight and I'm not coming back, kid. My fate is tied to a monster from the depths of time. Oceanhorn. I hear its horrible sound echoing from the sea. It is coming for me again. This is all happening sooner than I thought, and I am forced to act. Whatever happens next, I'm not going to lose you like I lost your mother. This necklace is the last thing left of her. Keep it close and guard it well. I will give you my old notebook from my travels. It will guide your way to an island of a friend. He will help you to prepare for what is coming. I know I'm asking too much of you. But this is the only way to stop Oceanhorn.
Right. Honestly, did not remember that opening cutscene, so we're off to a rough start as far as my memory is concerned.
The time has come.
Now, I do remember the art style of this game very clearly. They're not voxels, but like kind of voxely sort of world map where you've got these like 1 meter cubes that are sort of just all stacked on top of each other to create the world. I don't know if this game is using like true height maps or if it's polygon soup or what. Probably a hybrid, honestly. No, I'm betting. Let me explain what I mean here. Gosh, I completely missed that HUD interface. There's kind of generally two ways that you can go about making worlds in video games. There's the style where you've got meshes that are sort of like stretched and pulled and mapped and sort of pulled into the shape that you need. Usually that's in the form of what's called a height map. A height map can be thought of as just an image where the brightness value of the image raises and lowers sections. That creates flowing terrain really nicely. It's a really solid way to create world. And then usually, because there's only so much that you can express with that, developers will just push objects into it. Trees, houses, road signs, whatever. That's a pretty standard way of doing it. Another way of doing it is to just have everything be objects that are placed in the world. And that's often called polygon soup. It's just everything is some object somewhere. And often, realistically, you'll see in like engines like Unity or Godot, the terrain mesh, that height map, will also be an object that's jammed into the world. So really it all ends up kind of being the same thing. Another way of doing this was something called an octree. An octree is like a height map, but in all 3 dimensions. You have essentially cubes that subdivide into 8 cubes, which subdivide into 8 cubes. And you can sort of drill down until you've got enough detail that you need. You'll see that in engines like Sauerbraten, also known as Cube 2. Uh, I've seen it in a couple other engines that I'm completely blanking on. Um, the point is that you can have your geometry expressed in shapes that are a lot more like memory efficient and like file system efficient, but often it's not worth the hassle. It's easier just to be like, all right, here's an object, stick it in the world. The way that the terrain in this looks makes me think that it might be some sort of like hybrid object where you've got some sort of like encoding that's like, hey, I am a dirt volume that is 16 by 16 voxels in size, and here's the voxels that are filled in, and then that gets placed into the world and meshed up with other things. Because look at how, oh yeah, I've got a cursor, perfect. Music didn't start until I moved. See how like there's like really clear delineations here between these sections, but there's also not right here. So that makes me think this thing is one object, but it's a separate object from over here, and this might be a separate object from this area over here. So that's a lot of talk about file systems that no one cares about but me, but I think it's interesting. This is kind of showing its indie origins, where it's like, here's the controls. Oh. We'll figure it out. Got coins? Boy, we do not. Okay. Holding A lets us go faster at the expense of stamina, which refills real slowly. Pick up jars with the action button. Alright. Done. Mini-map may reveal secrets. Oh, it sure do. Look at this secret. Just so that y'all are aware, there's buttons up in the top right. I don't think y'all need to see them. Got 5 coins. Hell yeah. As my memory tells me, this game's really like pseudo achievement driven. So we'll see how it goes. Like collecting 100 coins will get me progress, which will level me up. Hermit. Did you sleep well, kid? Do you still have the same nightmare? Your father often visited this island on his travels when he was younger. I think that's one of the knights from the sequel game. I don't think I can climb this. No. Okay. The checkpoint from the Arcadian era. You will magically spawn next to it if something bad happens to you. Checkpoints can be found all over the world. Remember to activate them whenever you see one. And don't worry, all your progress and everything you have collected is saved all the time. Nice. Throw objects while carrying an object. I think that was about to say, like, while carrying an object, throw, like, point the stick to throw it, because that's what we just did. Ooh, we just got one thing. We got 50 things. And, alright, so we just got a achievement, finger quotes. Gosh, this is actually a little clunky. I don't remember this screen at all. I want to see the challenges I've completed. I'm not seeing that as an option. Alright, well, alright, that's fine. We gotta collect some money for the pocket money challenge. Gotta read at least 10 signs. We gotta get our sword and shield, right? Alright, we don't seem to have a jump yet. Come back here, you. I assume that's a Scarabera. It does seem like there's a pretty solid magnet on the XP, which is good. That said, I wonder. I'd love to be able to look closer at my progress on these. It's not clear if I've actually been reading them by just like walking up to them if I needed to press A like that. Alright. So I'm betting, yeah, we just got 1 experience, whereas the challenge that we completed earlier was friggin' 50. So there's definitely a winner there. Got a regular key. Nice. A lot of snapping right there on the pushing the block, which is probably a good thing. Okay. That worked out. Take it. I'm a little shocked that that worked as well as it did. Oh, that's a reset button. You can pick up many kinds of things. Reset button, it magically returns objects to their original positions and you can start solving puzzles from scratch. Definitely some, like, game is, like, cutting me some favors as far as, like, aiming and, like, where things snap to and all that. You got your mother's necklace. It seems like no ordinary pendant. Hey, you got your father's sword and shield. Hey, that got us 50 XP, which levels us up. Press start. You are a traveler. You got your health refilled and 10 coins. Okay, so this is where, in the sequel, it felt a little weird the way that we would get coins and our health refilled. But honestly, it makes more sense in the context of this used to be, like, the series is from the, I won't say early days of achievements, but like earlier days of achievements. Right, doesn't want to do that, so... Can't do that. Can I just jump across? No, not really. Reset. Oh. Alright, it let me do it that time. Or whatever it's worth. Open menu to access items, statistics, and settings. Right. I like statistics. Alright, pocket money, collect your first 25 coins. That's another challenge done for us. I'm betting read at least 10 signs. I'm betting we do need to... Hey, there we go. So yes, we did need to actually, like, interact with the signs. Found your father's sword and shield. How'd you get your hands on them? You were supposed to have them later. What? Your mother's necklace started to glow. How could I be so stupid? That was one of the symbols of ancient Arcadia. Follow me, I have a story to tell you. Story time.
A long time ago, these islands were the mighty kingdom of Arcadia. The Age of Enlightenment led Arcadians to outstanding scientific discoveries. Engineering and magic ran deep in their blood. A foul war began as Dark Lord Mesmeroth, who had once been a promising candidate for an archmage, led dire folk armies to a war against Arcadia. With the aid of his dark magic and the dire folk, Mesmeroth dug deep into the ground and brought to daylight something that should have stayed in the depths of the earth. Triloth, a mass of dark energy left over from the creation of the world. Black boats arrived to the gates of Arcadia, carrying the dark energy Triloth. Soon the light from the world and from the hearts of men faded. The once flourishing society disappeared into the darkness. After the catastrophe, 3 sea monsters appeared. One of them was Oceanhorn. Oh, it is a vile creature, born under the dark burning light of Triloth. Although all of these monsters were powerful, only one has survived up to this day.
Right. This is interesting.
Oh, it is getting late, kid. Return to me in the morning.
I kind of suspected this would be the case. The story we were just told directly contradicts what we know to be the case from Oceanhorn 2. In Oceanhorn 2, Mesmeroth does, storm the city of Arcadia with boats and ships and giant ball of energy. But Oceanhorn was a known thing. It was basically a mech defending the city along with the other 2 mechs. Presumably our mother, was a pilot of it as a princess of Arcadia. So he is just straight up lying to us about the details of this, which really, it's interesting. I'm betting that my memories have just got in my head and I don't remember that that's revealed that he knows stuff that he's not telling us, but go to your lookout now, kid, but come back to me in the morning. I want to see what's in the treasure chest. You need Master Key to open this chest. Curses! Sansan Cliff. Huh. Swinging my sword does not... does not seem to be working on pots. Interesting that we don't sleep in the bed in the house. It almost feels conspicuous for being so much more normal proportioned than we are. Next morning. How you can really tell that this game's not native English. Missing articles and stuff like that. I wonder if the same actor who plays the hermit here reprised his role in Oceanhorn 2. I imagine he did. They're not that different from each other in terms of, time and budget and all that. We are hurting. Thank you, kid. The next attracted these dark creatures just as your father feared. Monsters and evil forces have disturbed the balance of the world. Your destiny is tied to Oceanhorn, just like your father's. It is no use to hide any longer.
Old scriptures tell about sacred emblems, relics that hold the power of gods. Their purpose was to maintain the balance of the world, but they lost their power in the catastrophe at the same time as Oceanhorn appeared. I believe that was no coincidence. To unravel the mystery of Oceanhorn, you must find out what happened to the sacred emblems.
I want y'all to note the treasure
Here
chest
is what
below
I
me.
know of them. The emblem of Earth that belongs to the Auru people is hidden in the Perta Desert, that was once a vast and beautiful forest. Most of its beauty withered along with the Aurus, wise and fearless bird people. The emblem of ocean belongs to Gilfolk, the people living in the waters of the world. Emblem of ocean is a relic of their long-past glory and former power. The emblem of sun was the pride of Arcadia, a symbol of hope and determination for our kind. I will tell you more about it later. It is time to begin your journey. Seek the sacred emblems. This is the only way to get to Oceanhorn and find out what happened to your father.
You'll learn about the islands of the uncharted seas from your father's notebook. First, you should go and talk to the people of Ticarel Island. Take this key. It opens the door to the pier where your boat is captain. Godspeed. It was fun seeing some of the names. So, I told y'all to look at the treasure chest below me earlier. Notice how here it is clearly open, but in that cutscene it was clearly closed. I'm betting that all of the cutscenes, they have like an instantiated, like, this is the version of the world that we want. That's pretty common. To, kind of not trust the player to not have done some chaos. It is a really good way to get bad cutscenes. You just sort of like run with the world state as is. Alright, so we can't... Yeah, we don't have a way of jumping across yet. I'm a little surprised that we haven't gotten any hearts, though. I thought for sure that busting pots and grass would... Hey, there we go. Alright, so they're just rarer than I was expecting them to be. Alright, you want to enter the world map? Yes. Let's take it away. Can you hear me, kid? It's me, Hermit. I can talk to you through this mysterious she-shell. Maybe I can be of help on your quest. Uncharted Seas 2% complete. Ticarel. To the north. Oh, I forgot about this. Okay, we operate kinda like Wind Waker, where we've got islands on a big sea, and we go between them, and that's a good way of, like, having a continuous world, but not really. I forgot, though. Ahoy, it's a beautiful day. Have a safe trip. Thanks. I forgot about the whole... You don't actually drive the boat. Select the destinations. And if we want, we can press a button and then, change our mind mid-trip. Interestingly, because of this, right stick doesn't do anything for the camera. It has to be left stick, which feels a little weird. Also, I feel like we should talk about these clouds. So we've got clouds in the background, like what is probably, just a JPEG of clouds that will repeat depending on, so probably every cardinal direction or so. No, I think it actually might be 3 times. Regardless, there's a background image, but then there's also like 3D clouds up in the sky. Okay, challenges: hard worker, town sheriff, and big spender.
What a wonderful little village. This was the life I always imagined for myself. There's no time to rest, though. I'll just ask for directions and move along.
Alright, so I guess the challenges are island specific, which is fine. Got some gear, we've got some islands. Welcome to Ticarel. Yep. Our challenges are move crates and other objects 100 times. Protect peace in Ticarel and spend 2,000 coins in the shop. Wow, we do not have anywhere close to that much money. Aren't bombs just wonderful? You can use them to blow up new paths and blow blocking objects. Buy them at Bomb Island if you have the chance. Noted. And that revealed an island for us, so that's good news. What are you? Someone's house that I'm just running into. Master Adventure. Your adventurer level will rise as you slay monsters, take on challenges, and get achievements. Those blue diamonds represent your experience, XP, and depending on how many you have collected, the Adventurers Guild will grant you a matching level. You can always check the menu to see how many diamonds you have to collect to reach the next level. Remember to spend your money. Never start an adventure without visiting the TRL shop. Sponsored message. It is unlikely you will reach the master adventurer level. Blah. Given the most fearsome enemy has its weak spots, try different tactics on them. There is no shame in escaping. Don't worry, we'll be doing that. There will be fights that I'm like, nah. No, I want to talk to you. Last year I took part in this stupid trip to the Withered Lands. I was hoping to see an Auru temple, but all I saw wasteland, and I got sand in my boots and burned my skin. Why would anyone want to go there? Can't move this crate. Festival of the Sun is an important tradition for us. It predates even the catastrophe. There's no darkness in the world that could keep us from celebrating Sol, our goddess. Excuse me. Nettie's diary. It is rude to peek inside. When has that ever stopped me? Alright, hold up. I'm seeing... It's... maybe... Neaty! Festival of the Sun is coming. My father is busy working, preparing his fireworks. No one is allowed to go to Hummingbird Hill before his work is finished. E.T.'s vegetable garden. E.T. the love interest? Question mark? And we might drown. We did. Actually might be in a little bit of trouble. Okay, we're fine. Hi, Ophelia. I had a great trip on the way. I got seasick. I was happy the captain knew a small place to take some rest before hopping on. He called it Sandbar. I was able to gather strength there. Hey, new island discovered. I like this style of like, hey, you find a hint and bam, now you can visit another island. Crayfish Cave, blocked entrance by an earthquake. That sucks. Also, this is a surprisingly dense little island. I love to watch boats sailing to Tigreal. Not long ago, I saw a weird black boat land on the other side of the island. What was that? How the hell am I supposed to know? I'm just a child. Dan, I hope you're helping with cargo boats or something since you're not here. Mr. Phil is displeased. He heard something somewhere of our rat problem. I said the only rat in my warehouse is my assistant. When I came here, I saw a fat one right next to the barrels. It wasn't you. Deal with it, boss. What am I playing on? I am playing on PC. This game, I believe, was originally for iPad and then later was ported to Switch, I think, and probably PlayStation 4. I don't really remember. Do not break any jars. Now they tell me. We killed the rat, so maybe someone will reward us for that. But yeah, I am playing on PC. All the fish are scared of the restless beast that's been seen in this water. When night comes, you can hear its ancient sound that drains the joy out of you. Welcome to my shop. What would you like to have? Oh, you've got not nearly enough money for anything. They say that 1,000 years ago, before the catastrophe, the kingdom of Arcadia stretched from the north to the south. There were other kingdoms as well, and each was protected by a sacred emblem. Alright, so I'm kind of wondering, maybe I've misinterpreted the timeline. But like, these people are talking about the catastrophe as if it was generations ago, whereas I'm looking at this and I'm like, the generation was literally like, the catastrophe literally happened because of our dad. It would be just like me, though, to completely misinterpret the time scale that the plot's happening on. So, are any of you happy about me killing these rats? Guess not. Danger, it's found on the happen collapse at any time. Don't go near it. Well, now I'm gonna. Road to Forest Lookout. Y'all are maybe overselling forest here. This is like 6 trees. I love the atmosphere of this place. You can even see Sky Island where the weather is good. When the weather is good. Or where the weather is good, I don't know. I sit on this? Oh, I can pick it up. Throw it. Trail to Humming Hill. Alright. See, I will grant them hill. That does look like a hill. Arcadia. We got torn from our past, but nothing can take away our future. Sounds like someone being a little optimistic. Alright, so I think that the takeaway right now should be, hey, there's stuff in here we can't interact with, so let's instead go to some of the other islands that we have gotten access to. So there's Withered Lands and Bomb Island and Sandbar. Choices. We'll go Sandbar first, because that one's close. Interesting that they went with the just jam a bunch of oblong spheres into the head to create the hair, but then we look at these clouds and they're like lumpy and stuff, like deformed meshes. I wonder if the character's hair was created relatively early in the process and they decided just to keep it even after they got, you know, perhaps a little more experienced with their modeling software. Right. Sandbar Island. No challenges? Huh. That's a surprise to me. Can I have these? Yes! Found a bloodstone. Look at how it reflects light as if there were drops of blood inside. That was a lot of hits, but we did get there. Alright. Bomb Island, then. I'm a little surprised that there was so little on Sandbar Island. I'm not mad about it or anything, I'm just a little surprised. Pull up a map, but it looks like that actually pauses time. I don't want to pause time. the vertical is inverted here, and it feels weird. I feel like I remember we get like a cannon later, and we can loot these boxes for coins. Fairly sure that that's the case. It definitely feels weird that I can't rotate the camera without the right control stick. With the right control stick. Feels like I should be able to do that. Alright, find your first piece of heart, defeat the Sepids, and in mines, and
They
something
say
else.
this was the place where Triloth was excavated. Now people come here either to work at mines or buy bombs. They say you should never enter caves or dungeons without some bombs. Could be some puzzles in there, I guess.
Welcome to Bomb Island. Visit the bomb maker's house to buy bombs. Alright. You say, Bob, when I was working on a hill nearby, I fell into a hole. I saw something shimmering in the dark, and I was too afraid to find out what it was and climbed up quickly. There. Don't fight in unfamiliar terrain. It's dangerous. Bombs, bombs, and more bombs. Always on discount. Climb up for some shopping. I wonder if this is... I legitimately don't remember. Is this a case of, like, we buy our first bomb and then we start finding them in the world? I don't have any bombs to sell. I've been lied to. I ran out of gunpowder when the miners disappeared. You can find some bombs from the abandoned mines nearby. Wow. Rude. Been told so many times that there's always bombs for sale. Using the shield properly. What was the third challenge? Your wits to reveal the hidden treasure? Oh, here. My wits use the name. Into this hole! That might have been the wrong move, but it's fine. I might actually understand what this game wants me to do, but we'll find out. That looks bombable. Okay, that looks... Missions don't quite line up. You found a heart piece. Collect 4 of these to increase your maximum health by 1 heart. Okay, so this is actually a great demonstration of one of my favorite tricks in 3D modeling. So you see how this is like a heart within a heart. Like, depending on how you look at it, maybe you think like, oh, it's a heart with a weird outline. This is literally like a mesh inside of a mesh, and the outer mesh has the direction that the surface's face turned inside out. So in a 3D object, you've got a shape, right? Like, I don't want to grab any of the paper over there because it's all got PII on it. You've got a shape, and it has a face, and the face points in a direction. And if you looked at it from the inside, you wouldn't see anything at all, usually. 3D modeling for, like, CGI would, but for games, most faces are just pointing in one direction. What that means is you can tell the face, hey, point the other way, and that means that you see the inside of it. So we can see that here where we've got a heart shape inside of another heart shape, and the outer shape, we're seeing the faces behind the inner shape. I don't think I said that very well, but hopefully all of that makes sense. So it's a neat little trick. You don't get to use it very often in 3D modeling because there's only so many places where it makes any sense at all. But yeah, stuff like this is a pretty good case. You'll see it in like glass objects sometimes in order to create the illusion of transparency. But hey, that right there does net us our first piece of heart. Excellent. Get wrecked, bird. Gosh, that takes so many hits. Goodness me. I appreciate, ooh, the enemies being little red dots on the map. That's actually pretty nice. Rusty, this old statue stood here for centuries. Hide a secret? You sure did. Gosh, it said use your wits. I do not feel like I used wits. I just used Zelda experience. 10 coins. Nice. Baylor Stone. I salute thee, O wind. Cleanse my soul with your breath and protect me from sudden death. Take me back to my home so dear before the storm falls. All over days so clear. I salute thee, O wind. It felt like a song, but also like exactly like a song. Alright, so we still need to defeat the Sepide. Okay, that looks like a mine that will have some bombs for us. Abandoned mines, beach entrance. Alright, here we go. Is this load-bearing enemies? I'm betting it is. Load-bearing enemies is a trope where you kill all the enemies in a room and a door opens, and you're like, why is that the case? Like, what's going on? It is closely related to load-bearing boss trope, which is, hey, killed the boss, and as a result, the whole castle's coming down. Did not seem to actually be the case, though. So, rope subverted, I guess. I'm glad that that counted. I wasn't sure if this game would let us get away with enemies being at like a different height. Bridge is not safe, use the gate. I don't know what to do. I will say that it'd be nice to have some filtering between us and no. It would be nice to have some filtering between our player model and the trees. Yourselves, but can't win them all. As far as I can tell, there's not any like stamina or anything going on with our shield. Nice. Killed us. We'll go this way this time, I guess. Okay, and I also just now noticed that push, 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 push. Just now noticing that we can take half-heart damage, as illustrated by that goblin smacking us in the face. guess the rock to the back of the head still counts as a full heart, you know? Swing wildly. Hey, we just leveled up. Nice. You're a wayfarer, you got a pumpkin seed gun for your boat. Nice, alright. That's probably the cannon that I was halfway remembering. Ah, I see what we need to do. Nope, never mind. I have already beefed it. Huh. Oh, I see. Okay. I thought we were trying to get it to some of the spots further over, but we're not. That's where we just got it to. We'll be fine. Yeah, I don't know why I assumed that that was where I needed to go. There's not actually any evidence for that. Alright, appreciate this heart, because we actually were running a bit low. Also, if you look down in the corner, we can see... sneaky. The map is revealing itself pixel by pixel as we explore around, which is a fun aspect of this. I like maps that reveal themselves as you explore. I think that it's what maps are good for. Don't trust that at all. Why was that there? Okay. A lot of ladders. Okay. Okay. Wasn't sure if I'd be able to push that or not, but I could. Alright, it felt like I'd be able to spark this into burning by smacking it, but that is not the case. Coming down? I'd rather fight you now than have to worry about you later. There we go. No. I do appreciate the rising tone of me hitting that. Also, I'm slightly impressed there that the rat path found itself onto the bridge that I had created of these blocks. I'm guessing that they've got some sort of real-time navigation mesh going on. Slightly bold to have the camera rotate entirely around like that. Okay, we managed to destroy the wall with sounds coming from behind it. All of a sudden, the ground crumbled under a man's feet as they fell down the giant Sepi's lair. I was lucky to get out, but I was one of the few. I locked the door. Fire puzzle is enough to keep the key safe. Come on with me, fire puzzle. So I'm seeing stuff over there. It's fairly likely that this like dungeon area is kind of like one big room that that all of the places up go down into. Found a master key, use it to open the big chest and master door on this island. I am going to assume that I don't need that torch for lighting other stuff, mostly by virtue of I walked really slow with it. My hands. Over here? Oh, I did not realize those were destructible. Honestly, I was hoping for cash, but that's fine. Oh. I know that I had that challenge. Got a regular key, alright. Master key and a regular key. We're rich in key. Not to be confused with peace, which I think we are also rich in. Ooh. Oh no, it's just an old boot. You found one coin inside of it. Alright, fair enough, game developers. Fair enough. I was tricked. I was like, Jed, are we getting like fast running boots already? Hell yeah. Getting a coin. Alright, I'm assuming the Sepi will be in here. I'm a little shocked that we haven't gotten bombs yet. Ah, okay, and this is the corner that I was talking about earlier. If we map, I'm down on the right-hand side. I was kind of eyeballing this earlier and thinking like, oh, I bet the world connects around. No, it's actually part of this thing. Okay. Here we are with the Sapiens. Okay, I'm messing up. That was a dumb way to approach that fight. Oh, okay. Never mind. It separates regardless. I thought I managed to kill one in the middle, and that was my mistake, but no, they will always separate. Alright. Another challenge done. It's gonna be the bombs. Oh. very not the bombs. How surprising. Ah, okay. Egg chest. There we go. You found bombs. Use bombs on enemies and any weak-looking surfaces or objects you come across. Yeah. Oh. Those crates look bombable, and they were. Alright, hold on though. Was there other stuff up here? Yeah, there's like a walkway up here. Couple of chests, maybe some good stuff. Found a rare seashell. You can have 5 coins for it. I talked about this when I was playing Oceanhorn 2. I don't super understand 25 XP, nice. I don't super understand the, hey, here's an object, just immediately have the cash value of that object. So I guess the sequel did that because this game did that. Okay, so this is gonna pop us out then. Gotcha. And we do have a limited number of bombs, a very limited number of bombs. In fact, only 3 left. Okay. Dire folk who kept me imprisoned on withered lands. Okay. So. We're actually pretty close to next level. We'll talk to this guy, see if he has anything to say about the fact that we killed the Seppi and found some bombs. So that's what happened to the mines. A giant Seppi. That's horrible. I guess my time for retirement. I've always dreamt of having my own boat. What is this? Corbin, we need 100 bombs like yesterday. We're about to bring down a large wall. Weird sounds are coming from beneath it. Thief miner. R.I.P. Alright. Can I get anything fun from being over here? Was that torch lit? Did he say? I honestly don't remember. Alright. Let's actually do go back to Tikarel because we know that Tikarel has a like caved-in cave. So that's probably our next goal. Also, we can see we've got a thing now, so we can sort of distract ourselves with this fun gun while we're on the seas. Just breaking in some cash for us. As far as I can tell, we don't have an ammo limit, so. Nice. Alright. Move crates and other objects 100 times, protect the piece, and spend 2,000 coins. We ain't got 2,000 coins. Alright, so if I were to put a bomb right here. Yeah, that worked. Nice. We're in. Ah, nice. I'm totally on board with hide a switch underneath some grass. Totally fine by me. Oh man, you see that that magnet? That was not me being a good shot. That was me betting that the game would help me out, and it did. Keep out. No. Right. Really? Find this somewhat suspicious. Found a bag of gold. It must be worth 150 coins. Yeah, I'm down, but it feels weird to me. Also, as far as we're concerned, that was a huge windfall. Hi, this reef is a paradise. It's a small place, sure, but the sand is perfectly soft and the sun is shining 24/7. I'm a bit worried though. I found bombs and arrows from the bushes around here. I wonder if this reef has a violent history. Kozagira. I have no idea how to say their name. Right, this looks suspicious to me, but also I don't think it's actually suspicious. I think I'm seeing spots where I shouldn't. Oh, nice. We needed that. This will lead us into this mysterious house. Someone is staying here. This bottle smells like oil. Or weird parts lying on the ground. They seem surprisingly high tech. Found a golden gear from ancient times. You could have 50 coins for it. Bombs. Do we think... If we look in the map, top right, you see that one little arrow that indicates to me that this is a shared space with other caves? I don't know, that's awful suspicious, but we'll leave it be for now. May collapse. Actually, no, I should have put a bomb down. It gave me bombs and I didn't use them. Alright. We'll run back in there and we'll use some bombs, and just see what happens. So. All right, here we go. Back this house. Where looks particularly bombable? This looks pretty bombable. No, really. Alright, well, we're getting... That's a fun little glitch. We're getting stuff, so... Put this down. No, interesting. I really thought that the house was gonna, like, collapse as soon as we put a bomb down, but it did not. Huh. Alright. Well, tell you what, that seems like a place to end this YouTube video. Appreciate you all hanging out and playing along with me. Yeah, I'm having a good time. I like games like this. This is just fun. Zelda likes are fun games. And it's interesting looking at this and seeing the points of connection and also the points of difference with Oceanhorn 2. So, hope you all will join me for the next episode where we'll pick up just literally right here. Until that time, bye!